Good evening. On that sign there, M62 closed 29 to 28, means it's going to be fun and games. It's now 5 to 9 at night, and they wasn't supposed to close it till after 9. I would have been cutting it fine anyway, so, but it's going to be another one of them nights. So there's no way for me to stop and change my route on the sat nav, so that's going to start shaking at 7. Fortunately, if my Yorkshire memory serves me right, I can come off the M1 a couple of junctions before the M62 and double back onto the M621, which is going to be fun and games. GXO, I might be going back to them soon, but that's something in the pipeline. Nothing set in stone, but we'll see. I would love to go back there, I really would, because they are absolutely excellent to work for. Right, let's see what happens when we reach the 621. Right, let's follow the signs for the 621. This is going to be fun and games. The issue is, on the 621, there's any amount of roadworks on there as well. So I'm hoping the entry and the exit roads are all open, because if not, I could end up having a really long night. So let's see where this is going to lead. It's just, I don't understand why they've got so many roadworks all in the same area all at once. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you would think they'd sort of stagger it out, wouldn't you? Minimise disruption. But that'd be too easy. Right, 639 we want.
Onto A639 towards Pontefract, then take the next right.
It's been a long time since I've been down here, so I'm gonna have to have my wits about me. Dismiss that. Let's go. Right, catch you when we hit all the roadworks on the 621. Well, we've made it onto the M621, and as you can see, 40 mile an hour limit for roadworks, and there's the average speed cameras. It's absolutely bristling with them on here. Like I say, to me, it doesn't make any sense that they should have roadworks on every major route all at once. It's just, it's beyond a joke. I mean, where's the planning?
Onto M621 towards Manchester.
So we've got quite a few miles of this. Now, sat-nav's saying I should still be there for 10:05, which I'm hoping is right. but remains to be seen because there's roadworks on M62 as well. And as we all know,
after 3/4 of a mile, keep right onto M621 towards Manchester.
they generally start at like between 8 and 9 o'clock, so we'll see what else we get. I know there's some around Bradford, and there's some on the far side of Saddleworth Moor. So going back, it's going to be the same as last night. Cut across to the A1 because they've just closed M1 North 45 to 48, and then it'll be the same gamble as last night, cutting down through Lamesley Village and across Team Valley. So if I can get loaded as quick as I did last night, obviously it depends if all the other trucks are in, then hopefully it could be 3:30, 4:45 when I get back. When I got back this morning, there was nobody there. It's just a case of park up outside the warehouse doors, post my key through office door and go home. Happy days. I'm not messing around, like, you know. So there's another thing, you see all these cones, but you never actually see anybody doing anything. You know, what is the point? It's just crazy. And I would hate to come down here during the day. I mean, my brother works around here. He's class 1 for nationwide platforms, and he goes absolutely off it. Oh, that's a mile after mile of this shit. Leeds United football ground, Ellen Road there. The only time I've been in there is when Bradford Bulls had a cup game against Hunslet, and Hunslet's ground wasn't big enough to cope with all our fans. That was quite a few years ago. Oh, and I went there to see U2 as well. That's quite a few years ago. That was on the Joshua Tree tour. I'm showing my age now, aren't I? So, how many more miles of this? I would guess about at least, what, 5, 6. I know it's 14 miles to the M62, so we shall see. Right, I'm going to go count traffic cones to keep me awake. I'll probably get to 1 million before we get out of these roadworks. I'm sick at sight of traffic cones. I have absolute fucking nightmares about them. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, now we're back in business. Just coming onto the M62. So, hopefully, it's going to be reasonably plain sailing from here. I'm going to stop at Artsaid Moor Services for the toilet, and that's about it. And once I get out there, fuck down to Rochdale. I should be there for about 10:10, which is still an hour earlier than yesterday. So hopefully the lads will be happy with that. So yeah, yesterday there was no warning that the M62 was going to be shut, but today there was, and there was actually a warning on Highways England as well,
Speed camera ahead.
which was helpful this time. So, albeit they shut it early. But it's one of them things, more often than not, it'll be later than they advertise. But 6 and 2 3, isn't it? You know, if you're prepared for it, it's not too bad. So, I had planned to come off at Sturton. I wasn't sure of the route like, but it was pretty straightforward, to be honest. Just got to keep your eyes peeled. Right, let's crack on to that, said more. Right, we're out of that, said more. That's the kind of HGV pumps I like to see. Nice and easy to get in and out of. Unlike Washington northbound, which is an absolute bloody nightmare. Right, we'll crack on to Rochdale. And 12 minutes past 10 it's saying, should be more like 10 o'clock. So, happy days. Not lost too much time. I was still half an hour late getting out at yard. But again, that's not down to collections driver, that's down to the people loaded in. Apparently, words have been said. So, we'll see how it pans out. But that's life. I mean, it's one thing to tell your customers, look, you've got to be quicker, but at the end of the day, they're paying the customers' profits, aren't they? So, you know, what do? Can't be too hard on them because they'll just go elsewhere. So, right, I'll probably leave it here because, well, you saw Rochdale in the last video. So, mind you, I'm wondering if I can get parked outside one of them curry houses on Friday night. Remains to be seen. I'll have a look, see if there's anywhere I can park for Friday. Might be nice to have a curry for my tea when I'm parked up on Friday night. Right, see you later.